Welcome back, YouTube, to another soccer slash football prediction. It's your boy Freddy Da Silva. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe so you won't miss any of your future soccer predictions. Okay, these predictions will be for Sunday, January 26th. I'll be doing the English Premier League. And before I start, we gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it. I did not hit 100%, but I hit Liverpool, I hit Newcastle, and I hit Arsenal. I did not put Man City, which I kind of wanted to, but I just didn't have the cojones to pull the trigger on that. But they ended up winning. Britain and Hove did me dirty. They ended up losing, not even a goal. Like, what? What's going on? Same thing with Nottingham, not even a goal. Losing 5-0 is crazy. I knew Bournemouth was at home and then that would have maybe helped them out, but Jesus, 5-0 is crazy. So yeah. Crystal Palace versus Brentford. Crystal Palace at home. Crystal Palace with 5 injured players. Brentford with 6 injured players and 1 questionable. Crystal Palace is playing at home. I don't know if I mentioned that, but okay. Last 5 games from Crystal Palace. 4 wins, 1 draw. Brentford with only 1 win and 3 L's, 1 draw. I mean, the stats are crazy, Brentford has more goals than Crystal Palace this season. They allow seems like they allow more goals than Crystal Palace. The last 5 games from Crystal Palace, they only allowed 2 goals, which is good. That means their defense is pretty good, pretty solid. And Brentford, the last 5 games, they allowed 8. They allowed 8 goals. So give me Crystal Palace. As far as the total is sitting at 2.5. I could see it happening. They've covered this twice, once last year and one the year before that. But then before that, they had a bunch of ties. And this was back in 2022 and 2023. They've tied 3 times in between those 2 years. Then December 30, 2023, Crystal Palace ended up winning 3-1. And then Brentford ended up winning 2-1 back in August 18, 2024. So this is going to be a tough one, to be honest with you, because Brentford is a good team. So is Crystal Palace. At home, it seems like, they got the advantage. So, I mean, I could see a tie because they're both, man, this is going to be a tough. Give me Crystal Palace to win. I feel like they had the advantage because they're at home and they've been lately playing better football. So yeah, this year they started off great. They haven't taken an L this year. And Brentford, on the other hand, this year they've been terrible. So give me Crystal Palace. As far as the total, I do see this going over 2.5. Maybe Crystal Palace scoring two. So maybe Crystal Palace over 1.5. Um, Brentford, it looks like a 2-2 or 3-2 maybe. But yeah, okay. On to the next game. Tottenham versus Leicester City. Uh, Tottenham at home. They got Tottenham has six injured players, six questionable. Leicester with three injured players and one questionable. I want to say Tottenham would win this one, but I don't know if I trust the injuries, because I mean look at what Burnham had, right? Yesterday they had nine injured players, but it seemed like that didn't matter. So I guess it all depends on, who exactly is injured and what is that player capable of doing. Um, Total goals this season, Tottenham has 45, Leicester 23. Um, like I said, Tottenham at home. Give me Tottenham to win this one. I see their stats are just better, and they allow less goals than Leicester. So, um, Leicester, the last two games, they couldn't even score a goal. Um, they're sitting at one team total 1.5. I do not think they're gonna score two goals. But the reason it's sitting at 1.5 is because Tottenham lately, I'm guessing with the injuries that they have, and they've allowed in the last in the last three games, they allowed 7 goals. So I mean, we did mention that Tottenham had a good, that they don't allow that many goals. Well, seemed like that was last year. This year, not working out for them. So, but I just don't see it. I don't see Leicester making 2 goals because, like I said, the last two games they had didn't even score at all. So, yeah. And then the last 5 times these two went head to head, the most recent was a draw. Then Leicester ended up winning 4-1, which is, I'm guessing, the only time. Yep, that was the only time Leicester was able to beat Tottenham. Other than that, the other three, the prior games, Tottenham. Yeah. So give me Tottenham. They're at home. And I think the best outcome this would be Leicester City under 1.5. Okay, on to the next game. Aston Villa versus West Ham. Aston Villa has 2 injured players and one questionable. West Ham United, 4 injured players and 2 questionable. The total is sitting at 3 goals. I see West Ham scoring a goal. Here it says that they won't even score a goal. It's in at 0.5 team. The last 5 times these two went head to head, they scored 1 goal. So this is kind of like that other game I was talking about, Real Betis, right? Where they were sitting at 0.5, but every single time they win against, who was it? Mallorca, every time they went with them, every time they went against them, they scored a goal, right? So I put them to make a goal, and guess what? They made a goal. Actually, they got a dub. That was the only goal, but they did what the outcome said it was going to happen. So, I'm guessing the reason why it says there 0.5 is because the most recent game they had versus Crystal Palace, they did not score. But I don't think they'll go 2 games in a row without at least a goal, right? And Aston Villa hasn't been all that great lately. The last 2 games they got 1 draw and one L. So I do see West Ham at least scoring a goal. The like I said, the total's sitting at 3. This might not go over just because they've only been able to cover this over once. Other than that, it's been sitting at 3 um, once this year and once last year. And then in 2023 is when it went over the 3 goals. So give me under 3 or give me West Ham to at least score a goal. But I do feel like Aston Villa will win this one because they're at home. They got the advantage. So that's my prediction for that. On to the next game. Fulham versus Manchester United. Now, this is going to be a good one. Manchester United have been stepping up their game. They only gotten 1 L in their last 5 games, 3 wins and 1 draw. As far as injuries, Fulham has 2 injured players and Manchester United has 3 injured players, 4 questionable. But the last time these two met, Manchester ended up winning 1-0. So, with that being said, give me Manchester United on this one. Fulham has only been able to beat Manchester United once. In the last 5 times these two went head to head. So give me Manchester United. I apologize. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, yeah. Fulham is at home, by the way. But it seems like that don't really matter in this one. I mean, it could help them out to maybe score a goal. The total team is sitting at 1.5 for both. The total is sitting at 2.5. So the team total is sitting at 1.5 and the total is sitting at 2.5. Now, they have not covered this the last time they met, but they did cover it February 24, 2024. So, and then in 2023, they covered this 2 times. So, this is the first time this year that these two go at it. The last time Fulham played, they scored 2, and they didn't allow Leicester to score. But then again, like I said, Leicester, not a great team right now. But when they played against West Ham, they allowed West Ham to score 3. Then, I mean, they allow, for the most part, if the team can score, they allow at least 2 goals, it seems like here, or 1, right? But Manchester United, on the other hand, they allow at least 1 all the time. So maybe it could go over that 2.5. I see maybe Fulham scoring a goal and then Manchester United scoring 2. This could also be Manchester United just scoring 2. But I want to say a tie. They just haven't tied the last 5 times they went at it. So maybe not. Give me Manchester United on this one. As far as total points, I might do the over 2.5. So 3 goals, just because I feel like these teams are hungry to score. And Fulham has scored this year a minimum of 2, right? And Manchester United have covered this. So, yeah, give me total 2.5 or Manchester United over 1.5. Yeah. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I will be making another video for La Liga. And, yeah, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Eventually when we grow, I want to play a little game in the comment section, and I want you guys to put down your prediction. Hashtag it, ride with my bet. I'll pick a random comment and we'll keep riding with it until you lose. We'll give you guys a shout out and we're cool. We'll make it fun. So yeah, on to the next game. On to the next video. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.